Hello, thank you so much for signing up for our special advanced English practice session. In this short time together, I'm going to share the 4 secrets that you need to know for true fluency in English. This is so important if you feel stuck in your English. Maybe you feel like you've reached the intermediate level, but you just can't reach that fluency that you truly desire, that you need perhaps for your career and for the life of your dreams. Because we know English is a very important tool. I don't have to tell you how important English fluency is. English is everywhere, especially if you are an ambitious person looking to travel the world or have an international career, or maybe you're an entrepreneur with your own business, and English certainly is important. So we are going to practice the 4 secrets that I mentioned after I tell you about the secrets. So stay until the end, because that is when I will share the answers with you to check your fluency. Now, these exercises are from the new Go Natural English workbook, which is full of 100 pages of exercises for you to practice your English fluency, test your knowledge, and improve your speaking skills, your writing skills, all of your skills in English, and improve your confidence, because you'll know for sure if you have it right or not. Now, I've helped over 10,000 students from around the world, from over 134 countries, to reach fluency in English. I'm Gabby Wallace, if you didn't know my name, founder of GoNaturalEnglish.com and Masters in Education in teaching English to speakers of other languages. I have been a linguist and a professor, a teacher for over 20 years. It is my passion and goal in life to help you to become fluent in English, because English is a powerful tool for expression and developing your best life. So that's what I want for you, is your dream life through English. So now it's your turn to say yes to practice together. What do you say? Let's jump in and take a look at the secrets to English fluency. There are typically 4 areas where intermediate English learners really struggle to reach that advanced native level of English. And they are phrasal verbs. A phrasal verb is a verb that contains a regular base verb, like let's say get, which means to obtain, right? But when you add a preposition like get to, all of a sudden the meaning changes, and get to means to have the opportunity to do something. Or get over means to emotionally surpass some feelings, like I got over my ex. That means I don't have feelings for him anymore. Get over a disappointment means that you don't feel disappointed anymore. So you have kind of surpassed those feelings. Anyway, this, I could talk about this verb get and all the phrasal verbs that we can make with it for a long time. But for the sake of time, we're going to jump into some practice with phrasal verbs. I'm going to do a few exercises with you so that you can get the feeling of how the Go Natural English workbook actually works and how you can practice with it as well. Okay, so number 1, after the meeting, we decided to, and I'm going to read multiple choice answers to you. So after the meeting, we decided to blank at the new Italian restaurant downtown. A, turn down. B, eat out. C, look up. Or D, bring about. Which is your answer for the correct phrasal verb? Turn down, eat out, look up, or bring about. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the answer at the end. Let's move on to number 2. I'll go a little bit faster. Let's blank for lunch at noon. I know a great place nearby. A, run out. B, give in. C, head out. D, hold off. Now, if you think that more than one of these might be correct, choose the one that is best, most commonly used. Next, I was surprised to see my old colleague blank at the same cafe I was in for lunch. A, turn up. B, back out. C, settle down. Or D, break in. By the way, you might want to grab a pen and a piece of paper to take notes as we practice together. Let's do 2 more. On our way back to the office, we decided to blank the bookstore next door. A, close down. B, drop off. C, cut back. Or D, pop into. Okay? 5, since we couldn't agree on where to go, we blank into smaller groups. A, break out. B, go over. C, fall behind. Or D, split up. So you can see how phrasal verbs can be confusing, but they're also essential to speaking English more fluently, like a native speaker, like a fluent speaker. Now, if you're wondering what the answers were to those questions, don't worry. I'm going to go over them, or I'm going to share them with you in a moment. But I want to share the other 3 secrets to fluency. Number 1 was phrasal verbs. Number 2 is collocations. Collocations mean 2 words that stick together. They go together like salt and pepper. So you're going to almost always see these words together. So when you know that, you can instantly double your vocabulary because you know that they're often paired together. Another secret for fluency is understanding vocabulary and slang as natives use it. For example, we don't always say, I want to reach my goals, for example. In a business context, we could use the slang crush. To crush means like to crush a can, to make it smaller. To compact a can is to crush a can. You can crush someone's feelings, but you can also crush goals. This is more of a colloquial way to speak, but it's very common. And this is just one example. There's many more in the workbook. Another secret besides phrasal verbs, collocations, and slang and vocabulary is advanced grammar structures. So it is true that you need to know how to express yourself in advanced ways if you want to be taken seriously in English. You need to be able to use all of the verb tenses and not just rely on simple present. It can also get very confusing if you're trying to express an advanced idea and you don't have those advanced verb tenses at your fingertips. So this is another area that we're practicing in the workbook. Let's jump into a few more practice exercises together, shall we? So choose the best phrasal verb that goes in the blank. Every Friday, the team likes to blank at the pub near our office for some drinks. Lay off, hang out, put up, or take over. Next, after a long week, it's nice to blank and enjoy a quiet evening at home. Check in, look forward, kick back, or move on. Even during our coffee breaks, conversations often blank, circling back to work-related topics. Wind up, get by, call for, or step down. 2 more. It's a fun idea to blank occasionally, especially when celebrating team achievements. Take off, set aside, break through, or dine out. I decided to blank the karaoke session at the team building event, and it was a lot of fun. Make up, wind down, turn around, or join in. Okay, Amazing. So let me ask you a question before we take a look at the answers together and checking your work together. If you could speak English fluently, without fear, with all the confidence in the world that what you're saying was going to be understood, that what you're saying was correct, and that other people would understand your true feelings, what you're trying to say, and also that you could understand others 100% in any situation, how would that change your life? I want you to think about this really and truly, because there is a cost to doing nothing. If you stay at your current English level, there is a cost to your life over time of lacking the English skills that will bring your life to the next level. So what would it change in your life? Would it help you, if you had better English, to perhaps get a better job, to get a better position at your current work, or to help you create your own business perhaps, or get a part-time job? English skills are very important for professional reasons, as you know, but they can also be really rewarding for personal reasons as well. English can be used when you travel widely around the world, can be used online in different groups or to read information. Really, it just gives you superpowers when you have a powerful control over your English skills. So I want to invite you to get the complete new Go Natural English workbook with over 100 exercises with 25 questions each. So that's over 2,500 exercises for you to practice. So 100 pages with 25 exercises each. This is a lot of practice with the Go Natural English way of learning, which means that you're not just learning random vocabulary. You're learning actually practical vocabulary, practical grammar, practical slang, practical phrasal verbs that you are going to use. After you study with the Go Natural English workbook, you're going to start seeing these phrases everywhere and using them yourself. So I invite you to get your own digital copy of the workbook that you can study with, you can practice with in just 15 minutes a day. If you're thinking, oh, I would love to, but I don't have time, I'm so busy. Seriously, you can do one page a day in less than 15 minutes. 15 minutes is a very cautious kind of time. Like, it's not gonna take you that long, I don't think. You could probably do one page in 5 to 10 minutes, but it depends. I like to give you plenty of time so there's no pressure. If you're thinking, oh, I don't have money for the workbook, well, you know, this is the most affordable way to practice with Go Natural English lessons is through the workbook. This is all of our best practice in one workbook at the most affordable price ever. So this is the best opportunity for you to invest in your English skills at a very, very low price that should be affordable for most people. Now, if you're wondering, you know, will this work for me? Is this workbook actually going to improve my skills? Well, I invite you to check out the testimonials. When you click on Buy Now, you're going to see some of the testimonials from Go Natural English students who have used the workbook and succeeded in English after, you know, improving their vocabulary, improving their confidence and their knowledge of phrasal verbs in the workbook. Go Natural English has helped tens of thousands of students from over 134 countries. So if you are at the intermediate level of English now and you desire to be at the advanced fluent level, then what do you have to lose? This is a very affordable way to improve your skills without having any time commitments. You don't have to attend any classes or meetings. You don't have to worry about your schedule. You can actually access the workbook online, download it, and keep it and use it anytime you have a spare 5, 10, 15 minutes in your day or in your week. Maybe if you're on the train or you're traveling on a plane, it's an excellent time to pull out your workbook and have some fun with the fast exercises that you can check your knowledge of English. So speaking of that, let's check your knowledge. Let's see how you did with the answers. Okay, going back to number 1, after the meeting, we decided to eat out at the new Italian restaurant downtown. Let's head out for lunch at noon. I know a great place nearby. I was surprised to see my old colleague turn up at the same cafe I was in for lunch. On our way back to the office, we decided to pop into the bookstore next door. Since we couldn't agree on where to go, we split up into smaller groups. Every Friday, the team likes to hang out at the pub near our office for some drinks. After a long week, it's nice to kick back and enjoy a quiet evening at home. Even during our coffee breaks, conversations often wind up circling back to work-related topics. It's a fun idea to dine out occasionally, especially when celebrating team achievements. I decided to join in the karaoke session at the team building event, and it was a lot of fun. Excellence! If you did those 10 exercises, congratulations for participating and practicing your English with me. How did you do? Did you get them all right? If so, you may be curious to know that there are many other ways that you can use these phrasal verbs. And in the workbook, you're going to understand much more about each phrasal verb with the practice exercises. If you did not get them all right, that's okay, because this is your opportunity to improve. And mistakes mean that at least you're trying. So I want to congratulate you for being here and practicing and trying, because with each effort you make, you are improving little by little. And it's those little steps that over time actually result in fluency. So remember, you have a choice today. You can take the next step toward your fluency and get the new Go Natural English workbook to practice with, because this is the best, easiest way ever to practice with Go Natural English. So it's my hope for you that you will harness the power of English to live your best life. And I'm here to help you. So click on the link below to get your digital Go Natural English workbook for fluency in 15 minutes a day, starting today. When you buy the workbook, you can start learning right away. You can access it online, download it for later, check your answers inside the workbook, and you are going to become a much more fluent English speaker. You can practice with these exercises over and over, checking your knowledge. You can even try your own sentences with the phrasal verbs, the collocations, the slang, and advanced vocabulary, and don't forget the advanced grammar. All 4 secrets to fluency, which are inside the Go Natural English workbook. So thank you, my friends, for being here. For the sake of time, I'm going to end now, but don't miss your chance to get the limited edition new Go Natural English workbook right here, right now, today. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for choosing Go Natural English on your journey to fluency. All right, bye for now.